Hi, I am the Technical Manager, SAJ Inverters, Pakistan. Our today webinar session started now from the introduction of SAJ, R6 residential and C6 commercial inverter. First, we will start from the company introductions. SAJ Inverter started from last 18 years of dedication and professionalism, world leading provider of renewable energy solutions. SAJ has started his business in the core business of VFD from the Guangzhou in 2005. And in 2011, they have started to start a business development of PV inverters. Then after that, in 2023, they have officially launched of European subsidiaries, regional headquarters based in Frankfurt, commercial operations, and a Changsha Innovation Center got professional service. The vision of SAJ is to be the world leading provider of renewable energy solutions for our green buildings, and the mission is creating a green, smart, and efficient energy use environment, pursuing a healthy and happy life. Values. We are the customer oriented, inclusive, and innovative. We are keep striving for excellence. We have a four business units in renewable energy segmentation, continue to create value for customers. One is the energy storage, energy consumption, energy transmission, and the energy convergence. We have our own energy management system. Multiple products and solutions for various application scenarios empower customer to use clean energy. Residential energy storage system. In the residential energy storage system, our first product is the hybrid inverter H1, and then the H2, low voltage and high voltage, then high voltage battery, all in one energy storage systems, high voltage battery, low voltage battery. When we talk on the commercial energy storage system, CNL hybrid inverter, which is launching in the phase of the Q4 2023, and the other is the C&I energy storage system coming in Q4 2023 as well. And we have also a portable power stations for the remote areas where when you go to the traveling for somewhere, and then you can carry up this portable power station. Then we have a smart power generation. In smart power generation, we have a R6 series for in the residential and the C6 in the commercial market. And we have a micro on-grid inverters. SAJ have a four R&D centers, nine product lines, gaining an industry-leading positions. In the four R&D centers, we we have 294 IP rights, 20% plus senior engineers and experts. In R&D centers, we have a residential solar and ESS non-US version, residential solar and ESS US version, commercial solar and ESS, portable power stations, industrial automations, lithium battery pack, MLP solutions, IoT hardware, and IoT software solutions. We have a 105 sophisticated testing, 118 plus test and analysis ensuring reliabilities. We have a smart manufacturing center, strict quality control, fast responding with reliable supply ability for any other orders. Uh, our currently production capacity is 9 gigawatt inverters per year, and the energy storage system is 3.6 gigawatt hour per year, and we have these 520,000 units per year. But in 2025, we are enhancing our production capacity into 3%, 300 times, which will be 27 gigawatt inverters per year, and the energy storage is the 10.8 gigawatt hour per year, and the 1560,000 VFDs per year. We have a first manufacturing plant is in the Jiangxi. Manufacturing base 44,000 square meter, and the other one is the Jiangxi manufacturing base 110,000 meter square. Global strategic layout 80 plus service outlets covering 100 plus countries and regions. The European Center Office, Frankfurt, and the Germany and the subsidiaries Italy, UK, Netherlands, Spain, Italy, Belgium, USA planning and Hong Kong planning. Our liaison offices are in the Brazil, Pakistan, India, South Africa, Egypt, and the Poland. Uh, SAJ is mostly focused on the customer support and the customer service. We established a global rapid response service systems, headquarters for the digital energy groups, industrial automation groups, pre-sales in service, which we have a pre-sales engineers in all over the world, where guide the customer solar energy storage charging solutions, e-solar community, online and offline activities, pre-sales technology consulting. Localization services are in Europe, China, Asia Pacific, Middle East, Africa, and America. When we talk on the customer service technical department, we have a call center, technology expert groups, spare parts management group, digital energy group, industrial automation group, customer service and maintenance department. And the after sales, we have a technical trainings, one stop technical support, localization services, intelligent O&M platform, and the Europe customer service, China customer service, Asia Pacific customer service, Middle East customer service, America customer service. ESAT services provide the O&M service provider A, service provider B, and when we discuss, we have a categorized into two service providers A and B. User have a residential smart energy storage, commercial energy storage, ground power stations, and the portable energy storage and industrial automation. Uh, Global honors and awards. Excellence Residential Storage Solutions of the Year 2022, Red Dot Inner 2022, Smart Photovoltaic Power, and the Generation. If Design Award 2022, we have got. And we have got the most innovative O&M company 2022 Excellent TV Company 2022 Top 10 Distributed TV Inverter Brands in China. CUV All Quality Matters Award 2018 IHS Inverter Ranking Top 10 Worldwide 2017. Uh, in the products and solutions, we have a smart energy storage systems, smart power generation, and industrial automation. According to the topic of this webinar, we will discuss on the smart in power generations in which the residential on-grid inverters. Our residential on-grid inverters R6 series started from 3 kilowatt to 50 kilowatt, which have wonderful features, AFCI optional on a few models. We have a AFCI integrated. We have a 150% DC oversizing, string current up to 16 ampere, AC and DC surge protection, maximum efficiency 98.8%, 24 by 7 load monitoring is the optional, which is the external device provided by SAJ. R6 single phase 5 to 10 kilowatt, three phase is the 3 to 50 kilowatt inverters. Uh, so every series of SAJ inverters have some naming rules. In R6 series, R6 represent the product name, XK represent rated power, X kilowatt of inverter. For example, 20K means 20 kilowatt, and T means three phase. X represent the inverter has a function of X MPPT trackers. 32 means that the maximum DC input current of per MPPT tracker is 32 ampere. According to Pakistan market, it, we have a 32 ampere MPPT tracker, and the panels coming in the Pakistan market has a higher ampere rating. So customer can connect that panels with our R6 series inverters. Residential on-grid solar inverters. If we talk on the single phase R6 5 kilowatt, 6 kilowatt, 7, 8, 9, 10, and S2. S2 means the single phase and the 2 MPPT. S3 means the three phase, sorry, S2, S3 means the single phase and 3 MPPTs. When we talk on the three phase, we have a 3 kilowatt to 15 kilowatt as per our every country requirement. We have a T2 in the three phase. T means the three phase and the 2 means the 2 MPPT. And when we talk on the R6 15 kilowatt to 25 kilowatt, we have a T2 32, T2 three phase 2 MPPT and 32 amperes and maximum ampere rating of per MPPT. Then R6 25 kilowatt have a T3 three phase and 3 MPPT. Every MPPT is 32 ampere rating and 36 kilowatt to 50 kilowatt is T4. 4 MPPT three phase. 15 kilowatt to 50 kilowatt are certified in the Ukraine, Romania, Poland, Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, Sweden, Hungary, Brazil, and the Pakistan market. When we talk on the R6 series, highlights safety, reliability, AC and DC Type 2 SPDs, AFCI, arc fault current interrupters. Efficiency is the 150% DC oversizing and 110% overloading. A wide range of solar inverters. Startup voltage is 100 volt. Uh, if we check our inverter start in the early in the morning, when the day light start, and the simple and the user friendly LED indication, you can see there is a green circle dial where you can see the production and the system working. It's normal or abnormal. Simple initial configuration via SAJ home on your smartphone. Elegant design, wall mounting with the rear panel, easy to carry, lightweight, compact design. Lightweight compact design. Uh, when we talk in the 3 kilowatt to 10 kilowatt single phase, its the dimension is 390 millimeter to 410 millimeter into 110 millimeter, and there is a height, width, and the depth. And just like all the other inverters, height, width, and depth mentioned in this slide. And the main point of this, the big feature is that this series is 20% lighter than the R5, our previous series, previous generation. Simple and the considerate design, a ring light, solid green, the inverter is in the normal state. When it's breathing, the inverter is in the initialization or waiting state. When the light is solid red, an error occurs. When it's in breathing modes, software is upgrading in the inverter. When it is in off, then power off. LED panel 1, which is on the screen of the inverter, is it shows that the current power slash the error code. If the error is E024, it means that the grid loss. The grid is not available at site. LDD panel 2 denotes that total yield kilowatt hour. The inverter, when you configure from the start and till now, total energy yield, just like the 1000 units and 2000 and kilowatt hour. So our inverter shows to the customers. Simple and considerate design, wall mount hanging, and the accessories are provided in the box of the inverters. Intelligent and efficient. A wide range of single-phase and three-phase solar inverters meet a variety of household needs for reliable and sustainable power generation. Uh, it's can be installed in the cottage, house, farmhouses. Intelligent and efficient enhanced oversizing and overloading capabilities. DC input is 150% DC input. If you have a 10 kilowatt inverter, you can install 15 kilowatt PV panels with that inverter, and AC output is 110%. Just like if you have a 10 kilowatt inverter, you can get AC output up to 11 kilowatt. Optimal energy harvest with a low startup voltage of only 100 volt and wide MPPT voltage range. Export power under low solar radiation conditions. Uh, just like in the winter in the Pakistan, uh, 6 to 7 the sun rises, and that time the inverter started. to do some production, just like the 20 watt, 50, 60, 100, 150 watts, 200 watts, up to as the radiations are going high. Intelligent and efficient 5 kilowatt to 10 kilowatt is the single phase, and three phase is the 10 kilowatt to zone 50 kilowatt. We have a with the 2 MPPTs, 3 MPPTs, and 4 MPPTs produce more energy on different orientation and angles. On-grid solutions. In on-grid solutions, we have PV, solar PV panels, and inverters. It intelligently work and harvest the power from the solar panels and flow the power from solar panels to grid and the load efficiently. We have a say, chilt meters, load monitoring device in which you can get the idea of how much load is running in your premises and how much power you are exporting to the grid, and how much power your solar panel is generating. So all the data uploading on our cloud, and you can get the report from our cloud, ESAT home applications or ESAT home portal. Flexible communication method, we have three type of module with the R6 series eSolar 4G, which have a 4G data SIMs, and then we have a eSolar AIoT, which have a Bluetooth signal you can connect when you are commissioning your inverter, and then we have a eSolar Wi-Fi too. It shows the Wi-Fi signals to your mobile phone application. When we talk on the Wi-Fi configuration initialization, some customers are using our old version applications, eSolar Air, eSolar O&M, eSolar SCP. When they open that application, then they go to the local connections and the way of connection. They see the options of these two way of connection, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and cloud. And when they use our latest application of ESAJ Home, and we have a short video in which customer how to commission their system from ESAT home. First, they have to connect through the Bluetooth. Then our R6 series inverter shows the Bluetooth signals of Blue Link with the name of. Then you can have to configure your Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi which is present at your home. Then save the passwords and router names. After that, it will configure it. Our inverter will update the data on the cloud. Then you have to first you have to communicate through, if you have a ethernet connection, then you can change the ethernet configuration. You can also configure through ethernet connection, and you have to go to the initialization setting for the country grid compliance setting. If you didn't configure the grid compliance setting, then our inverter will not start production. First, if you have a stable grid voltages, then you configure the country Pakistan and grid compliance Pakistan. And if you have some issues of the voltage at site, the fluctuation in the line to line voltages, then you can configure the default 50 hertz. So after that, you can exit the process. Then uh, now we will talk on the C6 commercial on-grid solar inverters, which is the commercial inverter series installing in the industrial. As in Pakistan market, we have installed almost 10 inverters of C6 125 kilowatt, and few of inverters are going to synchronize with the PV diesel hybrid controllers as per company requirements, genset systems. And we will also discuss in the genset controller configuration in this commercial series on grid inverters. The commercial series on grid inverter is power range starts from the 75 to 125 kilowatt. AFCI is the optional. 110% overloading, AC overloading, and 20 string current, and type 2 AC/DC surge protections. Dry contact 24/7 load monitoring is the optional. The naming role of C6 is like same like the R6 series. C6 represent the product name, XK represent the rated power, X kilowatt of inverter. For example, 20K means 20 kilowatt, T means three phase, X represent the inverter has a function of X MPPT trackers. Our C6 series have certified in the Spain, Turkey, Hungary, Pakistan, and Brazil market. When we talk on the features of V6, we have the ring light shows solid green. The inverter is in the normal state. Breathing mode. The inverter is in the initialization or the waiting state. Solid red and error occurs. Software is upgrading breathing mode. When you see the inverter is on the breathing mode, then it means the software is upgrading from our backend systems. If your software is updated, then we see it from the backend system and we upgrade remotely. And when the green light, the LED light is off, green light is off, it means that your inverter is off. LED panel 1 shows the current power and the error code, and the second is the total yield in kilowatt hour. When we talk on the features, number one is the AC interface cover, and number two is the LED screen, number three is the main surface cover. If When you have to start the AC connections, you should have to open AC interface cover. C6 highlights safety and reliability. AC and DC type 2 SPDs. AFCI quickly turn off the inverter and send an alarm to the your application or your on the ESAJ home cloud portal. Uh, IP rating is a 66 Korean protection C5 and efficiency is the 150% DC oversizing, 110% overloading, adopt intelligent air cooled heat dissipations. Intelligent O&M platform, AC power supply O&M at night. LED indication, remote upgrade and analysis, flexible application, zero export to all inverters, parallel solution as well. When we talk on the DC parameters of C6 inverters, C6 inverters start from the 75 kilowatt to 125 kilowatt. In the 75 kilowatt D6, they have a 6 MPPT. Every MPPT have a 40 ampere rating. Uh, Maximum DC input to current rating and the short circuit is the 50 ampere rating. And when we talk on the 100 kilowatt and 110 kilowatt, they have a 100 kilowatt have a 9 MPPT and 110 kilowatt have a T12 means 12 MPPT, 125 kilowatt have a 12 MPPT and 24 inputs. Every MPPT have two strings input. DC switch is integrated every AC parameters. In the AC parameter, the rated AC power is 75 kilowatt for the 75 kilowatt inverters and 125 kilowatt for the 125 kilowatt inverters. Now in Pakistan, 100 and 125 kilowatt inverter is available with our distributors. Maximum parent power is 82.5, 110, 121, 125. And the rated AC voltage range is the three phase. The frequency hertz is the 50 to 65. Power factor is the zero point 0.8 leading and towards zero point 0.8 lagging. Total harmonic distortion is the less than 3%. Maximum efficiency is the 98.8% and the Euro efficiency is the 98.5%. When we talk on the protection parameters, we have an internal overvoltage protection, integrated DC insulation resistance detection, integrated grid monitoring, GFCI monitoring, and DCI monitoring integrated, AC short circuit current protections, AC grounding detections, DC surge protection type 2 SPD, and AC surge protection type 2 anti-islanding protections integrated. AFCI is the optional. Interface DC connections MC4, H4, AC connections OT, DP terminal maximum 240 mm square cable you can use. Display is LED plus application. Communication port is RS232 USB plus RS485 RJ45 connector plus TRM. Communication can be possible by Wi-Fi, Ethernet 4G, LC, PLC is optional. General parameters, the topology is non-isolated, consumption at night is less than 2 watt, operating temperature range is minus 30 to 60 degrees Celsius. Cooling method is intelligent fan coolings, ambient humidity 0 to 100% non-condensing. Altitude is 4,000 meter and ingress protection is IP66. Mounting is wall mounting dimension 660 into 105 into 361 is the depth in millimeters. Weight is 75 to 100 kilowatt is the 93 kg and 110 to 125 is the 98 kg. 20 is the 5 years up to extendable 20 years. Applicable standards are as per the market requirement. We have all of these type of standards and certifications. Intelligent and efficient working of C6 series. DC input is 150% and AC output is 110%. And if your inverter is 100 kilowatt and it will deliver you 110 kilowatt. The C6 inverter adopts intelligent air-cooled heat dissipations, excellent effect, and provide a strong guarantee for more efficient power generation. For long-term 1.1 times AC overload at an ambient temperature of 45 degree Celsius and no derating at an ambient temperature of 50 degrees Celsius. Then safe, when we talk on the safety and the reliability, it's a safe and reliable product. IP65 protection grade of the whole machine, C5 anti-corrosion level design, no fear of sun and rain. Protection level is IP66 corrosion protection C5, and AFCI is the optional in that if there is some DC arcing, then the inverter detects that arc in less than 0.5 second, it turn off. If reduction distance is 200 meter, an optional AFC module adopts a high precision current sensor to collect the spring current. The frequency spectrum of the sampled current is analyzed through the DC arcing detection algorithm to accurately detect the arcing position. Quickly turn off the inverter and send an alarm. Minimize the damage of the power plant caused by the DC arcing and improve its safety. SPD surge protection equipped with the SPD class 2 protection module in AC and DC side supporting the SPD protection module fault alarm. The alarm information can be viewed in real time through SAJ service, web and application, which helps the POM to replace the damaged module in time and to prevent from causing further damage to the inverter. So, O&M, according to worry-free O&M, operation and maintenance, 24 by 7 load monitoring and AC power supply. The load monitoring device working with the inverters, you connect on the main powers incoming from your main grid meter with the change meter and SCC module. You can get the consumptions of your house and the PV production. Some people are raising their hand. We will talk on the question and answer session at the last, and we will reply. Wall mounting bracket are provided in the inverter box, and all the screws are also provided in the inverter box, and we will show you in the installations. You can see there is a wall hanging structures there, and we can show you in the video. We have how to unbox and install the C6 inverter. Unfortunately, due to some issues, it's not working. And CNI on-grid system solutions is You can install up to 10 inverters in C6, and can you see how system will work on grid load, electrical room, and the power grid, and the data update on the web or application. Zero export and parallel solution in the C6 series. In the C6 series, if you are installing up to 10 inverters, you have to install the SCC module with the chill filter device and the signal relay. Signal relay, the usage of signal relay is if your SCC module is far away from your inverter up to 200 meters, then you should have to install a signal relay between the SCC module and the inverters and the chill filter for the communication for the battery synchronization of the system to upload the data on the cloud in a very fastly and efficient way. No, we will talk on the PV diesel hybrid system simulations. The main concern of the customer is in the commercial series, every customer want the genset controller system. Uh, every our commercial series C6 series have we have provided few vendors our Modbus protocols for the PV diesel genset controller synchronization. How it will work? It will work like that. You have a power meter in your grid side, and they show the data on the ECPV logger of EN Combi. Then it will upload on the monitoring module. They are ECPV logger is also connected with the inverters and gensets. Genset controllers they control the inverter productions and curtail the power if you don't need to power export the power to the grid. PV diesel controller features zero export with grid. If you didn't have a net metering option at your premises and you have installed a solar system, then from the PV diesel controllers you can control the zero export to the grids and limited grid import export and PV fixed generation with the grid. PV grid, PV fixed generation with the grid, PV master fixed power mode operations, PV and pest control, asset and performance management online cloud, and the genset minimum loading on genset or genset reverse power protections. If your load is not much enough, then PV is producing more. Then you can also control the PV power to transfer to feed to the generator, then generator can be damaged. So the PV diesel control is also working to control the power according to your load PV and the genset. RAM control PV and the best PC logic for complex SLDs. SAJ inverter C6 with the PV diesel controllers. Uh, in the EN Combi, we have a commissioning guide for the installers and the PC companies, and how you can configure CCC inverters with the PV diesel third-party controllers. Inverter default serial comp settings can be used with ECPV 9600 baud rate, non-priority, and one stop. And Modbus IDs should be assigned to the inverter in the sequential manner as shown above. ESAT mobile application can be used to assign Modbus slave IDs to the inverter through our mobile application. ECPV default IP address is 192.168.1.101. It's for the third-party diesel genset controllers companies. Inverter can be connected in the daisy chain to the COM port 3 of the ECPV. The inverter has a 2RS485 where the RS485 output can be used to connect to the ECPV or the RS485 in port of the next inverter in the daisy chain. The last inverter RS485 in port will always remain open. The inverter outx positive should be connected to the ECPV RS485B plus terminal. Similarly, the inverter outx minus B negative should be connected to the ECPV RS485A negative terminals. These are the connections how you can synchronize C6 inverter with the third-party controllers. Then we have a ESAT home applications. ESAT home applications have a features of energy consumption, energy conversion, energy generation, electricity, transmission, energy storage, and our EV charging vehicles stations as well. Besides home application covering energy generation, storage, and consumption, the service object is the user systems have a homeowners, PV installers, and the device distributors. If you are the installer, you will install the SAJ home application and register yourself as a installer. And if you are a distributor, you will register yourself as a distributor. If you are a homeowner and user, then you will register yourself as a homeowner. And in the homeowners, you will monitor the inverter management generation data and the monitoring section inverter module, battery module, plant module, and the alarm module. And in the storage, battery management, power storage management, and the power flow module, statistical analysis module, plant reporting module, battery health module, and where you are the installer and you have a more access of the plant parameters changing, registered login module, sub account module, add user module, time zone module. You can also transfer your account to your end user, your owners if they have not registered earlier. Energy management under development, power generation forecast, consumption forecast, energy consumption strategy. Strategy section under development is the prediction module, optimal strategy, time of use, tariff module strategy, scheduling module. Features. Each home application have a power flow varying with the weather conditions and sunset time, battery management systems, and the plant management, inverter management, battery management, EV charging stations, smart charging solutions, maximum power mode, PV access mode, intelligent appointment mode. In the service, if you have any query, you didn't approach any installers and the distributor, you can just log in on the application and you can go to the services. You put your query there. If you have some inverter issue, you have some troubleshooting issues, and we are also providing to the real-time service, progress tracking system, complete and comprehensive service information, visual tracking of logistic information, easy to operate. The upgrade content is clearly detailed, full functional setting, mistake proofing, fast response. T-shirt service application are platform for effectively operations and maintenance, supported business, ESAT home, ESAT commercial, future business. Uh, ESAT service application, ESAT portal also show you the warranty date of inverter. In the customer, no need to carry the warranty cards every time. They can also see the warranty of the inverter from ESAT home application or ESAT home portal. SAJ service is a business and technical platform for services to connect with the devices, user, and service provided. They can after business on it. Thank you very much for the Pakistan after sales and the technical support. You can contact on our helpline 0311155798 and our email address is alitontraza@sajelectric.com and the service.pk@sajelectric.com. Now we will move to your questions. We in our question sessions we have AFC functions as we discussed that arc fault current interrupters functions is the PV isolation fault and AFC not the same thing. PV isolation is the if the PV insulation if they have a PV insulation then the ISO alarm occurs. AFC is the separate thing. Our research inverter work very efficiently if there is some insulation damage at site of DC power, DC cable, DC power cable, and there is in Pakistan market. I have noticed some people approach me that they have a DC wiring is everything is okay, but system alarms are ISO isolation alarm. Uh, when we checked that system, there was isolation alarm due to the SPDs, PC SPDs. Some SPDs are coming faulty, so that's why when they disconnect the DC SPD, then the alarms remove and the system working perfectly fine. And the second question is the mention your official distributor. Our official distributors are the Max Power, Newson are our official distributors in Pakistan market, and our distributor Max Power have C6 inverters available and hybrid inverters H1 6 kilowatt low voltage, which is compatible with the lead acid and the lithium ion battery with a 5-year warranty of inverter. And they have also available of H2 inverter, hybrid inverter, which have a high voltage battery bank, and it's three-phase inverter. And the second other question of Muhammad Hamza is that SAJ have a third party service center available in Pakistan market from which is handling by the SAJ official team and responding to the customer through helpline or the email as mentioned in this slide. If you have any question, please mention here and I will respond to you, or you check and note our email address as well as our contact number. We will respond you through email. Okay, thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.